The RRSP Homebuyer Plan is a plan that allows you to take money out of your RRSP up to $35,000 and apply that on the down payment of the purchase of a new house. If you're two to buy the house, then you can each take money, so up to $35,000 out of your RRSP, and apply it to the down payment, which would make a total of $70,000. This program has some rules and limits, which I'm going to describe in this video. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Julien, Regoli, CPA CMA Finance Coach. My purpose is to help you understand financial concepts and money matters by explaining them in simple terms in plain English. If this kind of topic interests you, then subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button. You'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Thanks for watching. Okay, so you're buying a home and you want to know if you can take some RRSP money out. There are 4 key conditions in order for you to be eligible for the home buyer plan. The first is you haven't been a homeowner in the last 4 years. The second is you have a written agreement to purchase a home or to build a new home. The third criteria is you're a Canadian resident. The fourth criteria is that you will occupy the new home within 1 year. What's important to note is just because you used the home buyer plan in the past, it doesn't mean you can't use it again. You can use it as many times as you want, as long as those 4 conditions are met. Okay, now I'm going to go through some of the withdrawal rules. What's important to know about these withdrawal rules is that you need to follow these rules in order to not pay taxes on the RRSP withdrawals. And keep in mind that if you exceed the eligible amount of $35,000, you're going to have to pay taxes on that. So just be careful with that. So there's about 6 key rules to withdraw money out of the RRSP. The first is you can't exceed $35,000 per RRSP account. If you're two to buy the house, like I said before, that would make a maximum of $70,000, so $35,000 times 2. You have to take the money out within the same calendar year. You can take the money out in one shot or in several withdrawals. To take the money out, you need to fill a form called the T1036. You have a section to fill there, and your financial institution has to fill out a section also. Any RRSP deposits you made in the last 90 days, you can't take that money out, and you can't be living more than 30 days in your new house. The home has to be purchased by October 1st of the following calendar year after the first withdrawal. So folks, midway through the video, I always ask for your feedback. If you could use the section below the video and add your comments and questions, really appreciate it. I also have other videos. You'll find a link at the top section of the video. And finally, I have an RRSP home buyer plan checklist, which summarizes the points I go through in this video. So take a look at that. You can find a link in the description of this video. Thanks. So you've taken money out of your RRSP, you've bought your house, and now what? Well, you got to repay, you got to replenish that RRSP. The government says you got to repay everything within 15 years. You have a minimum amount to repay per year, and that minimum is very easy to calculate. It's the balance you took out. Let's say you took out $15,000 and you have 15 years to pay back. Well, it's $1,000 per year. The government gives you the first year as a grace year, so you only have to start paying back as of the second year. One thing to know is you can pay back in full at any time. So let's say you get an inheritance or a bonus or whatever, you get some money and you want to apply it to your home buyer plan balance, you can do so at any time. There's no fees, no penalties. The minimum repayments have to be done within the calendar year, and you have to do it within the first 60 days of the following calendar year. So that's important to note. If ever you don't make your minimum payment, then you're going to have to pay taxes on the difference between the amount you paid and repaid and the minimum payment. To find out your balance, your home buyer plan balance, you can find that in your notice of assessment. There's usually a statement, a home buyer plan statement, which outlines how much you owe. You can log into your CRA account. If you have the mobile app, you can look in there. You can also call the federal government. So there's several ways you can find out what your balance is to make sure you make your minimum payment. I hope the video was helpful for you. Nevertheless, if you have any questions or comments, or if you'd like me to cover some other personal finance topics, let me know in the comment area below the video. To book a one-on-one session with me, you'll find the link in the video description. Folks, thanks for your time today, and we'll see you real soon.